Welcome back to the Nisai Show. We are back with the second episode of the Nisai Show Season 2. I am May and I'm learning IGCU English, NS3 Math, Science, and History. And I will be your host today. The Nisai Show is designed for students of Nisai where they can raise their voices, share their meaningful stories, listen to each other, and just be themselves. Today, the Nisai Show welcomes our esteemed guest, Nisaier Muji. Nice to meet you. Can you introduce a little about yourself?
Hi, my name is Muji. I am 13 years old. I'm from Thailand and I am learning on level NS2 and NS3 at Nisai.
As you can see, we're classmates before and I know something about you. What brings you here today with us?
Today I want to be sharing my learning experiences, how I found Nisai, and changed from learning in a public school to learning here online at Nisai.
Great. I think this topic really catches the listeners' ears since, especially for Nisai, an online school platform, switching from both schools must be a big change, right? So how old were you when you decided to change to online school?
I was 12 going on 13, so just about last year when I changed from learning in a public school to learning online. And the reason for that is that when COVID hit, all schools were complied to become online naturally, and I really like learning like that. So that was part of the reason why I changed from learning in a public school to learning online.
COVID hit us very hard, yeah. Everything was totally like flip backwards, flip forward. I don't know, but I also came from COVID, and then I think online school is for me. So can you share some of the challenges you faced when you make the shift from online schooling, and how do you overcame them?
I think it was like the responsibilities because we have to be responsible and we have to think very smartly, and we have to accept our own choices and take actions for what have been done. So I guess that the way I overcame it was that I try to not get distracted and always stay on track and be myself.
Right. I think learning online may have some really distractions since you have your classroom there, and then you also have your some web browsing. So it must be quite hard to stay focused on just one thing, right?
I mean, sometimes I do get distracted, but I always try to get myself back on track and back to the important thing every single time I do as fast as I can. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. So how has the online learning experience impacted your daily routine and study habits compared to your time in public school?
I think that I see Nisai and I set it as my number one priority since I have my schedule set out, and I always try to, and out of sight of Nisai classes, I go do my other responsibilities and the things that I'm interested in and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I heard that you also travel a lot, right? So Nisai might have give you the chance to have a flexible schedule.
Yes. I travel pretty frequently, so Nisai is a very good choice for me, and it's very convenient.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, are there any specific subjects or courses that you find more suitable for online learning? And why do you think that?
Me personally, I think that what matters more is how the learner receives the information and how the teacher teaches the subject. So I guess most subjects nowadays can be taught online, and many people find it convenient that way. But for me, I think that if it's learned correctly or taught correctly, online or offline doesn't matter as much as the correct information, the accurate information, and how it's effective and how it can be adapted to daily use.
Right. I think it's all up to you, your choice, it's your responsibility. In what ways has the online school environment allowed for more a personalized or tailored learning experience for you?
For me, I think that it's, we can choose the subjects that we want to learn and choose the time and place that we want to learn online. And, if we want some extra knowledge at Nisai, we have the extracurricular sessions and the clubs and stuff like that. So I really love how Nisai has that, because it really, makes our skills and knowledge, it expands it. And I really love the fact that they do this, and it just really improves our skills.
Yeah, I think I find myself improving when learning with Nisai, since I learn what I like, and if I don't like it, I still want to learn it since it's for my own use. So the tailored learning experience is very, very nice. And besides that, have you discovered any unexpected benefits or advantages in your academic performance since transitioning to online education? Since I've seen you talk a lot about the positives.
Yeah, I think so. I do discover many benefits. I think that I have become more fluent in English, because before this, I didn't really have much people to talk to me in English and stuff. So I'd say that Nisai has improved my English a lot, both in writing and speaking, listening. It just overall. And also, I think that it's about socializing also, because I have had many new friends here at Nisai, and I am more confident to speak up and, be myself around other people. I really like that.
Yeah, I could see talking to you, you're very being yourself. I could say you're very down to earth, and I really like that. It's very comfortable talking to you. Yeah, and are there any specific resources or tools in the online school platform that you find particularly helpful for your learning journey?
Oh, there are many, because Nisai offers a lot, and I think that the life lessons are the best part, because you can engage with your peers, and you can talk to the teachers, and you can ask questions when you want to. It's just it's super good. And if you want to revise and do some revision on the subject, or if you want more details on what you have learned, you can check the recordings on the website also. I think that's really cool. And the extracurricular sessions and the clubs, as I've said before, it really enhances our skills, and it makes us gain extra knowledge about the thing that we want to know about. I really like that.
Yeah, same. I like it too. And also, in the classroom, you don't need to you don't have a video camera, since I think that's very helpful, because we don't always look our best, and then people are insecure about certain things, right? So if you enter a Nisai class, you're all equal. You're all equal in skills, and you're all equal in every aspect of yourself.
Yeah, I think that's the best part of Nisai. They're very inclusive.
When I was attending Nisai I've been attending Nisai for quite a few years now, and I don't know why, but people around me sort of did you pick up an accent? Because I say certain words kind of with a different accent, like the British accent, So, yeah, and I found it very weird because the teachers really influenced me, right? And I think I love that because I was able to pick up a lot and then learn a lot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Looking back, what advice would you give to students considering a similar transition from public school to online learning?
I think for me personally, this works for me is that I think this also goes for everyone, is always to be responsible, check your assignments and always be on time, just be smart, be responsible. And I would really, I think that it's very interesting that a lot of people are like interested in online learning, and I just really think that online learning, it requires a lot of responsibility, and so, but you'll get used to it. You'll do your best. You just do your best and always try to be yourself.
Yeah, you think about, the greater picture, since if you don't do this, then, it will result to this. So, I gotta prepare myself first. What strategies do you employ to stay motivated and focused on your virtual learning setting?
For me, I would say that, I don't really get distracted often because I'm really interested in everything I learn. So I find it really easy to focus. But if I have to offer you a strategy, I would say that like in Nisai classes, 30 minutes for me, it's like a pretty short time and it's not, too long. So if you focus on those 30 minutes and listen to the teacher and engage in the activities, you can gain the knowledge at its fullest, and you don't have to be coming back and doing the work the second or the third time to just understand the topic you're learning. So
yeah, I think that is very useful for the listeners out there. And during individual works, I always turn up some music so I can stay motivated.
Yeah,
I turn up Arctic Monkeys. Really like that.
I really like listening to music while I'm working, but sometimes I prefer to have it off because some work is just too important to be focusing on the music. So
yeah, because you always find yourself at the point where you're just singing along to the music, and then your work is not your work anymore.
Yeah, homework paused.
Yeah, so I find that instrumental music is very useful. You can listen to artist songs, but just the instrumentals.
Yeah, that's like very cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Muji, for sharing your story with us, and we wish you the best. Thank you, Muji, for coming to the show. Do you have any last words that you want to say?
This is a very short advice for anybody who is studying right now. Try to stay motivated. You try to do your best in your studying or anything that you are trying to improve on, and you'll be proud of yourself when you have reached your goal. So that is all I have to say for today.
Yes, exactly. Be proud of yourself, you guys. We will see you around, Muji. Thank you everyone for joining us. I am May, and this is the end of today's episode with the Nisai Show. We will be back soon with a brand new story to share. Bye-bye.
Bye.